So Vanguard, we have a really great partnership with the CCI here at Drexel. And the reason we do that is we find really, really great, talented women to come work at Vanguard every year. So that plays into our Grace Hopper sponsorship with the school. We found really talented women to come work for our company within IT.
This was my first Grace Hopper. It was awesome. I would say it was really overwhelming at first because, there's 25,000, 30,000 people there, and I was like, whoa, I was just not expecting it. But it was also really empowering because there were just so many women and so many great companies that were looking out for women and just talking to you and everything like that. So yeah, it was really awesome.
Grace Hoppers is a really empowering experience. You walk into the room and you're surrounded by other women in technology, and that is not the norm. So it gives you hope for the future because you're seeing all these other students that are women that are also studying technology, and it makes you hopeful that by 2025 we really will reach this 50-50 goal where you're not the only one in class, you're not the only one at your job, and it's a really inspiring and impactful experience, and it makes you just want to go harder and do better.
Well, thank you Vanguard for sending me there. It was an amazing experience. I got to meet a ton of people. People I don't think I would have met any other way, and experience a whole slew of opportunities and possibly gain a job for after graduation, which is amazing and unexpected. So thank you.
I want to thank Vanguard for giving me the opportunity to network with my peers in CCI, especially the women, as well as network with the women in Grace Hopper, which you don't necessarily always get the opportunity to do in such a focused manner.
Well, Vanguard definitely supporting women in computing is apparent from our commitment with Drexel. We're very interested in nurturing the next generation of female technical talent. And I definitely felt that when I met them at Grace Hopper. During my senior year, I was on a scholarship from the Anita Board Foundation, which runs the Grace Hopper Conference. But we were encouraged, if you were a Drexel student at the conference, just to go over to Vanguard and thank them for their support. And of course I wanted to do that because so many of my friends were there being supported from Vanguard. So I went up to the booth, and I didn't have an interest in working in finance or Vanguard as a company, and I just made the most amazing connection with a woman I was talking to, and I could tell that she was so passionate. There was nothing forced about it. It was a very authentic connection. And from then on, I just knew that this was a place that really has action behind their words, which I see during work every day. So.